welcome to Talk Time. My guest today is Mr. Sanjeev Jindal, the Regional Executive Director of the Airports Authority of India, who is looking after the Northeastern region with headquarters in Guwahati. Mr. Sanjeev Jindal, welcome to Talk Time.
Thank you very much.
You see, the Northeastern region, Guwahati particularly, is in the news from the aviation point of view because, these days we are hearing so much about the Government of India's push to the Act East policy. And besides that, even domestically, the Government of India is giving a lot of emphasis, the Civil Aviation Ministry, the Airports Authority of India, everyone is focusing on improved air connectivity in the whole of the Northeastern region, considering the difficult terrain, considering the number of hours it takes to reach from one point to another by road. So how do you describe your activities? Are you happy? Are you a happy man today?
Yeah. I am happy as far as airport infrastructure, planning, execution and future is concerned. A little bit unhappy and little bit not so satisfied as far as airlines and air connectivity is concerned.
So now you have 12 operational airports in the Northeastern region, if minus Sikkim, because Sikkim doesn't fall in your area of work because that comes under the eastern sector. So if you take minus Sikkim, if you take the other 7 Northeastern states, you have got 12 operational airports, you have got 6 non-operational airports and 1 greenfield airport that is coming up in Itanagar, that is in Arunachal Pradesh. Now, if we take the last 3 years of air connectivity, how has the scenario changed in your own words?
Actually, if we see as a worldwide, India is almost number 1 in domestic air traffic growth. Worldwide.
Okay.
See, it is first worldwide. Now, as far as within India, if we see, within India, Northeast region, not only Northeast region, almost all the regions are having positive growth, almost all the stations, all the airports. Now we come to the Northeast region specifically. In Northeast region, almost all the airports have shown the growth in the passengers numbers, and Guwahati and Imphal are one of the fastest growing airport in India.
Guwahati
so we can say in word.
Absolutely, because Guwahati, there are about 125 plus flights which take off and land every day, 125.
Yes.
And next is, of course, I think it is Agartala, and then number 3 is Imphal, and then perhaps it is Silchar and Dibrugarh. Now the question is, we still don't have air connectivity to many parts of the Northeastern region. Couple of months ago, there was almost no flights to Aizawl after some of the airlines, they withdrew their aircraft. Then there was a lot of lobbying by the Chief Minister. So why this kind of things happen? For example, Tripura, it's fine, but Mizoram is always a very poor connectivity, very less number of flights. And Shillong, I think the Umroi airport, it's only in name. Nobody takes it seriously. So when are things going to further improve?
Actually, the most important reason in hilly terrain, especially this terrain, is that climate should be supportive, logistics and landscaping should be supporting to encourage more and more airlines that cancellation would be, or delay would be the least, because if any delay, any cancellation happens, it not only for the passenger, but it is a financial setback for the airlines. Airlines are running with a very limited margin, and they have to give their best, they have to have best in efficiency as well as load, only then they operate, otherwise they don't.
Now, which are some of the new airports that are coming up, and why are these 6 airports non-operational?
6 airports are like in.
And can we name these 6 airports? One is, of course, Rupsi Airport, which is non-operational.
One is Rupsi Airport. 3 airports are on the border of Tripura. Kala Shahar, and two more. Yeah.
Yeah.
And a few like Tura. Tura is also there in Meghalaya. So these 6 airports, they are very old airports, and they have a small airstrips, and we don't have very small aircraft in India who can come and operate at those small size airstrips. So now we are going in the RCS. We have opened under RCS 4. We have already gone for the bidding.
What is RCS?
Regional Connectivity Scheme.
Okay.
Yeah.
Regional Connectivity Scheme.
Yeah.
Okay.
So government is promoting all kind of small or medium serving or non-serving airports under regional connectivity scheme. And in the regional connectivity scheme, state government, center governments, airport operators, and oil companies, they all come together and they give some discount. And airlines are also subsidized, so that that route becomes financially viable. So it's I think one of the best, most popular and innovative scheme worldwide, the regional connectivity scheme, which government.
So when is the bidding going to start?
Bidding is already on, and February the bid should come.
So under the RCS 4, bidding will start in February. Suppose the bid is finalized, somebody gets a contract, then these 6 non-operational airports, do you think they will be connected? There will be flights?
Definitely they will be connected. Yes, definitely they will be connected. It is happening all over India. More than 40 such airports and airstrips which were not utilized since long back, since 20 years. Those all are functional.
And when we talk about new airports in the northeastern region, which are some of the new airports that are going to come up? One, of course, is the Greenfield Airport in Itanagar.
Yeah.
That is one.
One airport is Rupsi, and
that's in Dhubri.
That's in Dhubri. That is already completed. We are just waiting for the DGCA license, and
it's ready.
It's ready. And
is it a civilian and military aircraft airport
only,
both, or it's a civilian?
Only civilian.
Only civilian.
Yeah.
Okay. Whereas the Greenfield in Itanagar will have a dual purpose.
Yeah, that can, or any civilian airport can be used
by the military when needed. Now Rupsi, you said, is almost about to be operational. You are waiting for the DGCA license.
Yeah.
Are any airlines showing interest to have
already
flights?
TrueJet has been, and Zoom Air, they have been allotted 2 routes from Guwahati and Shillong, and they are willing to start operations
to Guwahati, Shillong,
and
Dhubri.
Rupsi. Yeah.
Okay. So do you have a timeline when the Rupsi could be actually operational and flights can take off and land?
Yeah, definitely. We have completed the Rupsi airport as per the target. I would say just before the target. Our airport is ready. We were supposed to complete by December. We completed in October, and now after having the Bureau of Civil Aviation Security clearance as well as DGCA clearance, airlines are ready to operate. Maybe another 2-3 months as per their schedule, they will start the operations.
And what about Tura? What is the status of the Tura airport?
Tura, I visited Tura airport. It's a very old and very short runway strip, and at present there is no such aircraft in the country which can be brought there other than helicopter. So
but can't you expand the runway?
Yeah. We are in a process with the state government. We are doing that survey, and state government has already offered us to extend the runway and give the piece of land. So hopefully in coming days we will be looking at the feasibility if flights are feasible.
So Mr. Jindal, technically speaking, 3 airports are going, work is in full swing. One is the Rupsi airport, which is absolutely complete and ready for takeoff, if I may use the word.
Yes.
You are given a timeline of 2 to 3 months. That is Rupsi. Tura, you are trying to find out. It's a issue of land. The moment the government gives you the land, you will start expansion work so that the runway can be lengthened. And number 3 is the Greenfield airport that is being built in Itanagar.
Yes.
Okay, we'll discuss on that very fascinating aviation sector scenario in the northeastern region. I'm in conversation with Mr. Sanjeev Jindal, the Regional Executive Director of the Airports Authority of India. I'll take a short break. Don't go away. I'll be right back. Welcome back. I am in conversation with Mr. Sanjeev Jindal, the Regional Executive Director of the Airports Authority of India, based in Guwahati, in charge of the northeastern region. Mr. Jindal, I'll talk about the Greenfield Airport in Itanagar in some length sometime later. But I started this conversation by talking about the Act East policy. Now there was a lot of enthusiasm in the Northeast, when in July, 1st of July to be precise, the SpiceJet flight to Dhaka was introduced. There was also a lot of excitement in the month of September again last year when the Nokia started this Guwahati-Bangkok flight. But today, as we are talking, both these flights, the SpiceJet flight Dhaka-Guwahati-Dhaka and the Nokia flight Bangkok-Guwahati-Bangkok, have been suspended. Now, what is the reason? But this looks like a depressing scenario as far as international air connectivity is concerned. How do you put it?
Definitely yes. First of all, I just want to again tell internationally, India domestically for the domestic passengers is number one in growth, but internationally it is not the same. International travels in general in India is less, number one. Number two, as far as Northeast region is concerned, these are I would say these are the most innovative and very interesting scheme that
Right.
international UDAN, there is no doubt about it. But why these have been suspended? The only reason is the load factor. The load factor is really very low.
Poor passenger traffic.
Poor passenger traffic. Sometimes it is even not even 20% or 30%.
So now, if that is the case, we have got two recent examples. One is the Dhaka flight, SpiceJet, and another, as we have discussed, the Nokia flight. Now, they have already been forced to suspend. After all, airline is a commercial company. They are not doing charity. Now, question is, now that ambitious program or ambitious plans of the government of Assam as well as the government of India to make Guwahati the hub of international travel connecting the Southeast Asian countries. Now, there was a plan to have a flight to, Hanoi, there were a flight to Kathmandu, have a flight to other places, perhaps Singapore or perhaps some other places, perhaps Kunming. So, I mean, all these things now, not many private players will come forward so easily.
No, it is not like that. So, it is actually every sector takes some time. That is point number one. And we should be ready. We should be ready with the infrastructure. We should be ready with our plan. And in that direction, we already, we are very soon, we are going for calling second phase of international UDAN, covering more than 6 countries, like whatever you have mentioned, all those countries.
Which
we
are
will
the
be
countries?
calling. Yeah.
Which are some of the countries?
Kuala Lumpur, Bangkok, Hanoi, and leaving Dhaka, because Dhaka is suspended, and two more, Yangon.
Yangon.
And
Mandale.
Mandale, we have got request from Manipur government. So Mandale, Imphal, Mandale, we will be calling under UDAN.
International
UDAN 4.
International UDAN
very
4.
soon. We are ready with that. And maybe a few more new airlines can come. And moreover,
No, that is true. That is true. There is no doubt that you are interested. You means the government of India, the Civil Aviation Ministry, and the state governments also. There is no doubt about that. But the passenger load is not in your control.
Yeah, no, that is not in our control. But you see, actually, what happens is, whenever I want to go to say Bangkok, I have an option to go via Kolkata, and that option in many times is cheaper than going directly from Guwahati to Bangkok. So even if it is a
in and around Borjhar?
Yeah, you will.
What is the plan like? Tell my viewers.
Yeah. First of all, I would like to say we are going to spend more than 1300 crores for the expansion of Guwahati Airport. Already the new terminal building is in progress and we have a target to complete it by March 2021. And that building is will be able to handle approximately 5 times the present building capacity. The present building capacity is around 3.5 million per annum passengers capacity, although we are handling more than almost 5.5 million in the
Annually.
Annually. So multi-level car park and international terminal building, new control tower, and not only that, extension of runway and upgrading the runway for the wider body aircraft, so that we witness more and more wider body aircraft, largest possible aircraft in Guwahati. We have already upgraded that. We have already upgraded apron, we have already upgraded our runway, operational area continuously, regularly we are doing. And outside, I only say that outside also state government is proactive and they have planned for a 6 lane or 8 lane highway kind of expressway. So very soon we will find in another 2-3 years the whole scenario at the Guwahati
government
airport.
Is planning an expressway connecting Guwahati city to the airport.
Yes.
Is it the state government initiative or is it the central government initiative?
It is a state government's initiative and they are very proactive and they are not only their own part, but in our project also they help us a lot.
So is it a 6 lane highway from the existing road or are they planning a new road?
No. I think it is in the existing road itself, because there will be lot of traffic. If we are not able to handle the traffic, then there is no fun in upgrading the airport. And, yeah.
Right. Now, what about other facilities like, there are hardly any hotels just close to the airport, where people can have transit passengers can spend the night. So, anything coming up on that front?
See, that will be once there is a demand, automatically the businessman and the financier, they come and they start going for the construction of hotels and all. But in our plan, we don't have any this kind of plan that like Aero City, we will be doing it at airport. But yes, because government is planning to go for PPP model. So in PPP model, this can be decided that at whatever vacant land is available, that can be commercially utilized for creating any Aero City or training centers or cargo facilities related to the airport.
Now let's go away a little bit from Guwahati. I have very little time. The Greenfield Airport at Itanagar, when is the target date? By when do you think it will be operational?
Yeah, first phase of airport is we are very soon likely to award in this month itself the runway works and operational works, and the boundary wall and approach road is to be constructed by state government. So I think maybe after 2.5 years we should be able to see the Holangi airport at Arunachal Pradesh.
So 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So that means you are taking a target of around middle of 2022, 2022. So you'll have a swanky airport in Itanagar.
Also.
Now, what about the advanced landing grounds? You see, there were a lot of advanced landing grounds which have become operational now, which has been revamped, 7 to 8 of them. Pasighat is already operational. That is an airport now. So, do you think it will be open for passenger traffic soon, some of these advanced landing grounds, because otherwise traveling in Arunachal Pradesh is a very, very difficult and hazardous business?
Yeah, all these advanced landing grounds we have covered in Udan 4, and we are calling the airlines to come under regional connectivity scheme with VGF support to come and operate in Arunachal Pradesh, and there is lot of potential. There is no doubt about it. There is lot of potential.
Lot of potential.
Yeah.
Okay. On the whole, Mr. Jindal, what is the amount of money spent if you give a back of the envelope calculation? Suppose how much money is being invested in improving aviation infrastructure in the northeastern region that you are looking after? We have been talking only about Guwahati, 1300 crores. What will be the overall quantum?
Yeah, almost at all the airports, these 12 airports, some upgradation works are going on. In this financial year, we will be completing around 460 crores of development and capital expenditure, and in coming years around 4,000 crore, approximately 3,800 crores is the expenditure we will be doing developing northeast airports, and in another 2 years we have a plan for another 2,000 crores. So we can say,
you can say,
we can say in 5 years around 6,000 crore of investment we will be doing in creating and in developing, improving aviation infrastructure in northeast region.
Absolutely, I think that is a welcome development, because if you look at China just across our borders, it's so well connected, and some of the best infrastructures, and they have the best of roads on our side, and I think we'll also not be lagging behind. If we have direct connectivity, it will give you a big boost, not just for passenger traffic, but from the security point of view also, connectivity will be much more easier. So that's a welcome development.
Yeah, definitely yes, and we are committed to give the targeted infrastructure for aviation all over the northeast region. There are issues, but we are trying our best to get them solved. Almost all the governments, whether it is Mizoram government, Manipur government, Assam government, they all are supporting us very well.
Absolutely, there are issues, but you need to solve those issues. That is the right spirit. On that positive note, Mr. Sanjeev Jindal, thank you very much for being on my show.
Thank you.